4:48 is your time, and I don't need an AI resume reader to know that Clay knows what he's talking about. Clay?
Yeah, at least 90% of the time, I would say. But the other 10, hey, who knows? Here's a look at your temperatures, though. It is cold out there. 32 in Cleveland, 35 in Lafayette. And keep in mind, it's April 9th, so we're pretty far into April now. Still dealing with freezing temperatures. Going to be a lot of frost out there through about 8 a.m. The temperatures shoot up pretty quickly this afternoon into the upper 60s to lower 70s. So it's going to turn out to be a really nice day after a cold start. So jacket in the morning, short sleeves in the afternoon, and we're going to have plenty of sunshine. And today is going to be just a really nice day. High pressure continuing to slide off to the east. We are going to have a system coming in from the north. That's going to bring us the chance for some storms and maybe even a little bit of severe weather tomorrow afternoon and evening. So that's going to be our next big thing, our Thursday storms rolling through. So let's track it all out. Again, not a whole lot to talk about today. Things are going to be nice and quiet. Barely going to have a cloud in the sky, just a lot of sunshine. And then by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, some of that starts to build back in, the cloud cover that is. And by midday, we're going to have some of those showers coming down. Now, there could be a few heavier downpours in the morning, but not expecting anything severe. As we continue through the late afternoon and evening, we're going to have these pockets of storms developing from I-40 all the way down into North Georgia, Northeast Alabama. And any of these storms that develop could have the potential for large hail and damaging winds, because a lot of this convection is going to be elevated, so that's going to allow for a lower freezing level, which means there's going to be a higher hail threat as we continue into tomorrow. And then by 7, 8 o'clock, still some storms out there, gradually clearing out during the overnight hours, and then we're going to have some additional non-severe showers throughout the day on Friday. So here's a look at your general onset of storms tomorrow. I think between about 10 a.m. and 1 for the county shaded in yellow, so Dunlap, Dayton, Athens, that's when you're getting the first round of some showers and storms. Green anywhere from Chattanooga to Cleveland and Murphy between about midday and 2 p.m. and then a little bit later from Dalton, Blue Ridge, Ellijay into Calhoun from about 2 to 4. That's when those storms first start to move in. Again, they're going to last longer. This is just the arrival. Storm Prediction Center now has us in a level 2 out of 5 risk from Pikeville, Dalton, Calhoun, westbound, the rest of the area into Athens, Murphy, Blue Ridge, all in that level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. So again, large hail, high winds going to be our concerns here. Tornadoes, low wind threat, can't completely rule out a spin up, but it does look pretty unlikely at this point. But of course, we'll continue to keep you updated. Rainfall amounts are going to be highly variable. So some areas may pick up 1/10 of an inch or little to no rain, and some may get under a heavier downpour and get close to an inch. I think on average, it'll be 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch with localized areas of an inch. So that will help to wash out even more of that pollen. But for today, highs right around 70 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Of course, it will be a frosty morning, but a mild afternoon. And then as we take a look at tonight, going to be another cool one with overnight lows of around 46 and winds out of the south-southeast. And looking ahead to your next 7 days, of course, we're going to be in storm alert weather mode tomorrow, mainly during the afternoon and evening. Not going to be anything widespread, but some of those storms are going to pack quite a punch as we get into your afternoon and evening. And then Friday into a Saturday, we'll start to clear back out. A little bit cooler though. Temperatures only in the 60s, 70 by Sunday. Probably going to be the pick day of the weekend if you like warm weather. And then back to around 80 on Monday.
All right, so that graphics, I'm trying to, yes, PMT storms. Gotcha.
Yeah, so the first part of the day tomorrow looks pretty good. And then the Lookouts play tomorrow evening. What, that would be game 3 of the series?
Yeah, maybe they get some in, maybe they don't.
Maybe not.
But you got fireworks coming up on Friday, and Friday looks like...
Yeah, a couple showers out there, but I think we should dry out by the evening.
All
so
right,
hopefully we get those fireworks in.
And they got opening night in last night and tonight as well. Thank you, Clay.